Scanning the cosmos, I noticed something to be blotting out the group of stars in the distance. Uh-oh, who's this? I'd spotted the anomaly. I could just barely make it out against the darkness background of the void. There was someone out there after all. As soon as they'd noticed I'd spotted them, they disappeared. I squinted towards the area they'd been standing only for a moment before, thinking I could easily find it again at such distance. But very suddenly, she appeared right behind us. What are you? NIL. Her demise. She phased right through space, somehow erasing her from existence. Oh my god. The stars around us dimmed and faded as she disappeared. This is what happened before. This is what I'd missed by taking my eyes off her. It was awful. I wanted it to stop. Where space once stood before me, there was now only NIL. What have you done to space? And the stars. You took away all the beauty. Now all that's left is the void. But it's beautiful like this too, isn't it? No, I don't like it. Bring back space. Bring back all the stars. If that's how you feel. An ending. I'll lock you in this moment until you understand. No! I won't accept this. But what can I do? If I return to the start, if I start over now, I could change this. Otherwise, I'll be trapped in this loop. No, I won't accept this. Oh, I see. Okay, rewind. All the way back. Okay, here we go. She's behind space. Well, why can't I rewind to past this point? If I go forward, all I see is... She phased right through space, somehow erasing her from existence. The stars around her faded. She disappeared. Okay. Why are you stopping me from rewinding? Why can't I go back and protect space from you? That wouldn't be fair. Fair? It's not fair that you suddenly took her away. You don't like it? No, I don't like it. Bring back space. Bring back her stars. If that's how you feel, I'll lock you in this moment. Okay, oh god, what? Okay, so what can I do? I'm just gonna keep going round, aren't I? I can't go back any... Oh! Why can't I go back past this point? Oh no. Stuck in a loop. Oh no. What can I do? Maybe if I go to a save point? Oh no, I didn't make any. Well, there hasn't been one made yet. What if I just keep clicking? No. Memories. Oh no, reset. No! Okay, I made a save. If I start over now, I could change this. Otherwise, I'll be trapped in this loop. Oh my god, do I have to start over? I can't fast forward. Save points. If I go to that one, then I'm just going to be back in the loop, aren't I? Okay, so... abandon the timeline. Okay, so if we start over, make a save point. If I fast forward, where's... Okay. We meet space... Oh, it remembered. You're alive. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Oh, it won't let me save. Oh no, maybe it will. Yeah. Okay. I thought something terrible had happened, but you're right here. I'm glad you're still okay. Huh? She looked at me like she'd never seen me before. Because of course she hadn't seen me before. This space was new. How could I have expected her to remember what happened in my excitement to see her alive and well? I'd forgotten that rule. I decided to try on recreating the first memory. Never mind. Excuse me, but have you been crying? I felt so lonely. I just couldn't seem to stop. But now someone's here. I don't think someone would come, but you're here. Wow, I'm so happy. If you're happy, then stop crying. Honestly, Space. How do you know my name? Of course. Blah, blah, blah. So that's how she knew her name before. This isn't fair. I didn't even get to introduce myself. And now I have to ask your name. It's time. So I wonder if I can fast forward. Except it's impossible for you to remember when I go back to before I told you. So, time. Where did you come from? Ah, the future. Let's go to the future. Would you believe me if I told you I came from the future? When I thought I was all alone, you proved me wrong. So, I'll believe whatever you say. Wow, Space is gullible. Besides, there's a feeling in my chest that you are delightfully definitely someone I can trust. I'm glad. Well, it's true. I did come from the future. We've already met before, and you wanted to search this void to see if we could find anyone or anything else. That does sound like something I'd want to do. Did we find anyone? Someone found us, but it's hard to explain what happened. I don't want to scare her. We didn't find anyone. That's why I think we should stay together. Oh. It would be sad if there was anyone out there and they were feeling as lonely as I was. I lied to her. She said she believed whatever I'd say, and I took advantage of that trust. But I don't know how to tell her what happened. I wanted to avoid the ending I saw before. If this path didn't lead to something better, I could always make a save point and okay, get your point. There we go. And rewind from here. Hey, time. If you're from the future, why did you come back here? Well, so I'd be able to talk to you again. Then in the future, we're not going to be able to talk anymore? Oh, no. Uh-oh. I reassured her so she didn't start crying again. Yes, we were separated, but I'm going to change it so that doesn't happen. That's a relief. I should figure out a backup plan too, so that you're not the only one working hard at this. Hey, how did you find me in the first place? That's easy. I already knew where you'd be waiting for me. But I'm talking about the very first meeting. Oh, but I'm talking about the very first meeting before you knew where I was. What about then? I just followed your stars, and here you were. Oh, that means, hey, if we ever get separated again, I can just cry. That way you'll always be able to find me. Sure, but I don't know if I like the thought of making you cry. I won't have to, as long as you're here with me. I'm kind of afraid to go back to being alone. I don't want to be alone either. I'm glad you feel the same, Time. Would it be alright if I just stay here? Would it be alright to just stay here together, just for a little while? If you want to, then I don't mind. Oh, it's so cute. I held her hand so that NIL wouldn't be able to sneak up on us. Our fingers interlaced so easily, it was as if they belonged together like this. But that was impossible. That feeling, even if it didn't make any sense, only made me hold tighter. As long as I held on to space, NIL wouldn't be able to take her away. We could lay here and admire the stars together and never do anything else. I'd be satisfied just like this. Time, can I ask you something? What is it? What happened before when it was... what was it that you came back in order to change? I already told you, we got separated. I know, but I definitely would have been crying if that happened. Wouldn't you have followed my stars? I couldn't. You weren't able to make them anymore. That's terrible. Yeah, it was. I'm glad you came back. If we couldn't find each other, I'd want to change that too. We lay there in silence for a while. I had the feeling space could sense I was waiting for something. She didn't ask what. As long as I held on to her, she had nothing to worry about. NIL surely was watching us from somewhere, and from light and space the stars didn't reach. I wanted to be ready. I wanted to be able to stop her when she appeared. But we fell asleep. Uh-oh. No.